Hello guys, so we haven't done one of these in a while.
No, so we've got some new subscribers, so we thought we'd may as well do
A Q&A. Yeah, so we asked over on Twitter and on Instagram. So if you're not already following us, there'll be a link in the description below. So we've got, how many questions is it?
33, so a lot.
So yeah, buckle up, because you're going to be in for a bumpy ride.
So the first question is, what's your favourite funny memory from your trips?
Maybe for me is when we met like the Alice characters.
Yeah.
And by that I mean like the Queen of Hearts and the Tweedles, and the White Rabbit was also there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Just because of all of them being together and like the interactions we had all off them, basically, I think.
Yeah.
Would be my funniest.
Trying to think. I think just every time we meet Chip and Dale, it's funny.
Yeah, they always like take the mick, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you first visit a Disney park, and what was your initial feelings / impression when you first walked through the gates?
I first visited Disneyland Paris when I can't really remember what age I was. I think it was about 12, but I don't really remember that trip. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna count the first time that we went together. And yeah, I don't know, just wanted to cry. I'm home.
Yeah. I think when I first went, it was Disneyland Paris. I know that. I must have been like, I don't know, about 7 or 8, something like that. I was quite young, I remember. And it was a genuine like surprise. We'd gone to see my auntie down in Milton Keynes, and then like, oh, surprise, we're going to Disneyland Paris. I was like, what? So yeah, it was a complete shock. And like going through the gates for the first time, it was literally a dream come true.
So this question is more for you than me.
Okay.
So Ash, how did you plan the Disney engagement?
Well, there was a lot of like and ahhing, essentially, because I was like, where do I do it? I knew I wanted to do it, and ever since we booked it, which was like a year in advance, I knew I wanted to do it.
More than a year, really, wasn't it? It's like
Yeah,
400 days.
Yeah,
something like that.
so it was a long time, so I knew I wanted to do it then. But it was a case of where. I was looking at like different locations in Disney and like where to do it. I knew I wanted to do it in Magic Kingdom because I knew it'd mean more, essentially. I knew the dream lights would be on the castle, so that was like a potential. Do I do it at night or day? I needed a reason, because we don't live like close to our families and stuff. I needed a reason to go and like see a family and ask permission, essentially, didn't I? Because like I wanted to do it old fashioned, because people, I know people don't really do that these days, do they? But I don't know, it just was something I wanted to do. So I made up a whole like excuse on why I needed to go like to her family to like get something for her. And I went round and told them, and they're like, yeah, and then I told my family, and they were like, yeah, okay, like happy and like, excited, like everyone was excited, but you were none the wiser, were you? Yeah, then it comes to the day in like Magic Kingdom, and we were just walking around, and like during the day I was like, I could do it there, I could do it there, but I didn't have the ring on me, so I knew I wasn't going to do it during the day. But we had a dining reservation in Be Our Guest, didn't we? And I thought, right, do I do it in here? So I thought the whole time, I'll do it in here, do it in here. And then I was like, I chickened out essentially. So we went to the beach, walked outside.
I'm quite glad you did it, because we wouldn't have the photos if you did.
Yeah.
So
met the beast, walked outside. There was like a castle projection show on, wasn't there? And then after that, I was like, all right, come on, let's get this photo. And I was like really like persistent on it. I was like, let's get. I
was like, no, it's a bit cute. It doesn't matter. We'll go another day. You were like, no, we're going.
We're going now. Because I was like, if I put it off any longer, I'll either mention something, because I had the ring for about a month before this, so I really had to hide it. I even made up the excuse that it was like a present from my dad to my mum for Christmas, and he didn't want my mum to see it. He got it in some sort of sale or something. So I was like, right, I'm just going to do it now. It's out of the way for the rest of the trip. And you can get nice photos or whatever. I don't care after that. So yeah, and then the photographer was like, yeah, if you want to go stand there. So I had one of those like bum bags around my thing. I took it off and I just went, yeah, I'm gonna ask my girlfriend to marry me. And he went, no problem, let's do it. And then that's it. really, essentially.
Yeah.
There wasn't much planning around it, but everyone knew. And this is one for both of us, you'll be glad to know. How did you meet?
On the good old Tinder.
Yes. Yeah, it feels like an age ago now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, on Tinder.
What's your favourite Disney memory after your engagement?
I'm gonna say like our first Disney trip together, like to Disneyland Paris, that first time. Just because like we hadn't been together before, and it was just, I don't know, there was just something to it.
I think for me it'll be when we went to Florida for the first time, just because I've been wanting to go like ever since I was little. And then just when we went to Magic Kingdom, which is like so magical.
Thing that you're most excited for in 2021?
Hopefully getting back to Disney.
Yes, I would love that. It's felt like an age ago since we were there. And it was only 2019, but yeah, it's a long time coming.
Especially when we've had the annual pass, just like sitting around.
Yeah, we've had the Disneyland Paris annual pass since like probably almost a year now.
Yeah.
Just because we
Last
thought,
summer.
we thought like, oh, things are starting to get better, because they were, and then they introduced the 2-week like quarantine when you come back, and we were just like, yeah, we can't afford that much time off work.
No.
So yeah, but hopefully soon.
Have you started to plan your wedding yet?
No.
Kind of.
Not like
we have got ideas.
properly, yeah. But we've got, like you said, a few ideas.
So I'd say we had started to plan it.
Yeah, just not any, like, we've not booked anything essentially. We've not set a date or anything like that, but we've like looked at things that we would like, haven't we?
Yeah.
Essentially. How many times have you been to Disney, either Walt Disney World or Disneyland Paris?
Disneyland Paris 3 times and Florida once.
Disneyland Paris maybe 6 or 7 times, and Disney World 3 times. Spoiled child.
Who are your favourite Disney characters and Pixar characters?
Disney characters, obviously Mickey and Minnie. The genie for me. And like so many more. Goofy, of course, and Donald. And then Pixar, just most of the characters from Up, essentially. And Buzz and Woody, just loads.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Disney, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, Goofy, Belle, Flynn, Rapunzel. I think that's it for Disney. Pixar, probably like all the Toy Story characters.
Favourite ride in the parks?
In like each park, or?
Okay, yeah, so we'll do Disney World to begin with then.
Splash Mountain, Tower of Terror, I can't think, the Safari.
Yeah.
I think that's it, my favourite.
Yeah, what about Epcot?
Task Track, probably.
And then we'll do, I'll say mine and then we'll do Disney Paris. So for me, Magic Kingdom would be, Splash Mountain, either that or Seven Dwarfs.
I think that's a bit overrated.
Ooh. And then Hollywood Studios, Rock and Roller Coaster probably, or Tower of Terror. Don't know, it's kind of a split decision between them two. Animal Kingdom, the Safari, I think, just because like the animals, essentially. Love Everest, but the Safari. And then Epcot, not really much there, so Test Track. Unpopular opinion, but it does not matter. And then we'll do Disneyland Paris now. So for me, in Disneyland Park, Space Mountain, just because it's like so different to any other. And in Studios Park, probably either Crush's Coaster or Tower of Terror, just because the Tower of Terror is so different as well.
Yeah, mine's the same, I think. And Thunder Mountain in Paris as well, because it's like its own little island. Favourite place to eat in Walt Disney World and Disneyland Paris?
Ooh, okay. So in Walt Disney World, if it's a quick service, I'd probably say the Starlight Rays. But if it's like a sit down, it's gotta be B, I guess, just because like of it being the place that we went to just before getting engaged.
And the food.
Yeah,
so good.
I love that steak. You could literally cut that steak with a spoon. I didn't, but you probably could.
And for Disneyland Paris?
I'd probably say Plaza Gardens, just because like the characters and stuff like that.
In Walt Disney World for sit down, I'd have to go Be Our Guest.
I'm not really like.
That's the only like main one that we went to.
Yeah.
Quick service, probably Santu. I can't say it.
Santu Canteen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Pandora.
Yeah.
Disneyland Paris, probably have to go with Plaza Gardens as well.
Yeah.
Because that is like the only main one that we've been to really.
So this is one for you really, but favourite pair of ears?
Well, I picked two because I've got a lot.
A lot.
So the first pair that I chose is these Toy Story ones, just because they're personalised as well. Makes them like different.
Yeah.
And they're so puffy as well. And then of course the second one I had to go with my favourite little bear. So we've got Winnie the Pooh. So they're both from the same shop as well, which is Magic Alice's on Instagram, so we'll link her shop.
Yeah.
Favourite Disney park?
Magic Kingdom.
Same.
In Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah, easy.
It's just what you think of, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
the fairy tales and... Favourite piece of Disney merch?
Just any one of my Loungefly bags. They bring me so much happiness.
It's becoming an addiction now.
Yeah.
For me, it's this little Steamboat Mickey ornament. Just because it like... I'm not going to turn it, but I think it's out of batteries anyway. But the bottom part is like the film reel, and it actually does spin when you turn it.
Lights up as
Yeah,
well.
it lights up and it does the little Steamboat Mickey song. So
And he moves.
yeah, that's what I think you can
At
actually.
the top, yeah.
Steamboat Willie. Yeah. So that's probably my favourite bit of merch. It is supposed to be a Christmas ornament and you hang it like that, but I don't trust because it's quite weight.
Heavy.
Yeah, there's quite a weight to it, so I don't want to risk it. So it stays up all year round on the mantelpiece.
Favourite thing about each other?
Oh, I just like your positivity and like how you always make me smile.
Gonna
Just
say you have to
simple.
think about it.
Well, you're stalling, so come on.
But you haven't asked me yet.
What's yours then? About me?
Probably just how you make me laugh all the time. Yeah.
This one's from our friends Aaron and Morgan, so I'll leave their channel in the description below. It's AM Travel X. And they ask, how excited are you to meet up and holiday together?
Very.
Yeah, we had actually planned a joint Disneyland Paris trip with them last year, and we were really excited to go, weren't we?
Yeah.
But
We had so
then
many plans and
it's just
stuff,
been
but-
pushed back so much. Yeah, because it was like a birthday trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was my birthday and Aaron's, it was like the day
Yeah,
after, wasn't it?
yeah. Either the day after or the day before, so we were like really excited to be like on a joint trip together. And,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Same hotel and everything.
Yeah. But then because of obviously everything, we didn't manage to go, did we? So we've tried to push it back, but I think in the end we just cancelled ours, didn't we? So yeah.
Favourite Walt Disney World parks in order and why?
Ooh, okay. Right, top of the list, Magic Kingdom.
I'm just going to do it with you because they're probably the same.
Yeah. For me, because it's just like what you think of when you think of like that storybook kind of, you know,
Classic
fantasy,
Disney.
classic Disney. Second, Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
I think we both agree on that, just because we're both big animal lovers.
Yeah. I think it's just like a chilled out park as well.
Yeah, even though it is supposedly the hottest park because there's so many open spaces, it is like so chilled out and stuff. Then Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Just because, like, yeah, all the rides.
Toy
really,
Story
innit?
Land for me.
Yeah, like the immersion basically. And then bottom of the list. No
Epcot.
surprise if you've watched this before, but Epcot, yeah. Just because when we went, we didn't have like a meal plan or anything like that, so we didn't we didn't do any of the food booths.
No.
I think you did one just for like a cookie or something like that.
Yeah, the holiday cookie.
Yeah, but other than that, we didn't really do anything. I mean, we went for a drink in the
I had
Rose
fish
and
and
Crown.
chips in,
Oh yeah,
whatever it's called.
but not like proper like food booths.
No.
So
I was missing home, so I was like, I'm gonna get some fish and chips.
So yeah, for us, we'd just like to see more rides, wouldn't we? Essentially. So yeah, sorry. Would you stay off-site at Walt Disney World again?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. The
Don't
only
see any
reason,
benefits.
the only reason why we would stay on Disney property is like, you know, the dining plan, and there's
Magical Express.
yeah, no Magical Express anymore. So
Magic hours.
yeah, it's half an hour each day in the morning. Ooh, exciting! You're gonna really pack in a lot of things into that half hour, aren't you?
I'd quite like to do like an after hours one as well.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not really that much that you'd benefit from now. So we'd prefer to just save the money and do more, basically.
If you could go to a Disney park that you've not been to before, which one would you choose?
I'm kind of tied with this one, to be honest. Between the original Disneyland in California and Tokyo Disneyland, just because they're so like next to Walt Disney World, Tokyo Disneyland is the next one that everyone's like so big about, and seeing videos and photos.
All the different merch and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, it's amazing. Plus, like the original Disneyland, because it was Walt's park and he actually walked around it. So
yeah, I think California for me.
Yeah, just a simple one, but chips or fries?
Chips.
I'd probably go with fries.
I love good chunky chip. Another random one, but best sandwich filling.
This is going to be a bit of a love or hate one, but Marmite for me. I love a bit of Marmite.
For me, I don't know. Like chicken and stuffing. I think that's the best one.
Ooh, controversial one, but who is the best cook?
Probably me.
Definitely me.
If you could have one item from a Disney quick service today, what would you pick?
Ooh, this is actually quite a hard one, because the first thing that comes to mind is like a Dole Whip, but then I know that I can get a Dole Whip in the UK, so it's not like overly different, do you know what I mean? Maybe a Mickey pretzel with cheese dip? Maybe. What would you go for?
I think I'm going to go for a Casey's hot dog.
Okay, okay.
Just because we didn't have one when we were there either.
Yeah.
I've never seen a need for a hot dog. So, that's why.
Who tells the best jokes?
You.
What can I say, you know?
Did you both love Disney from the start, or did one influence the other?
Well, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
I think we influence each other.
Yeah, so we both liked Disney, or loved Disney from like childhood, but like since we got together, I think it's just...
Our love has just gone like...
Yeah, because like before we met, I don't think I had like any kind of Disney t-shirts or anything like that.
I had like pyjamas and stuff.
Yeah.
But not as much as I have now.
Whereas now we'll like happily wear like anything Disney.
Every day.
Yeah, so it's definitely, us being together has definitely brought out
the love.
Yeah. Brought in the love for Disney. If you could stay in one resort in every future trip to Walt Disney World, which would it be?
Easy one for me, it would be Animal Kingdom Lodge. Jambo House, is it?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. With the Savannah view, yeah. Yeah, if money's no object, it would be that or the Polynesian bungalows, just because like, they're different, aren't they?
Yeah, I'd love to stay in one of them.
But that's if money's no object.
Yeah. If so, then off-site.
Yeah.
Where is the one place that you could live with no internet?
Ooh, it'd have to be somewhere like sunny, something that you're like always... Like,
occupied.
Yeah. Like Santorini in Greece. Or... I don't know, where would you go?
Probably like somewhere like the Bahamas or something. Just nice.
Yeah.
Or, where's that place called? The Maldives.
What was your first legal drink?
I don't really remember. I'm probably going to say like a Copperberg or something.
Yeah, mine was probably a cider. Like in the UK, you're allowed to have an alcoholic beverage when you're 16 if you're accompanied by an adult whilst having food. So I wouldn't really class that as like a legal drink. So I already had like lagers and stuff.
Yeah, I used to have like WKD something.
Yeah, I had like lagers and stuff, and I didn't really like, I still don't like lager really. So it probably would have been like a cider and black or something, or dark fruits.
Probably like my first legal like proper drink would have probably been like a vodka and coke or something.
Yeah.
If you could only wear one article of Disney clothing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably a Spirit jersey, let's be honest. Just because like it's thick enough that it'll keep you warm, but it's also thin enough that it won't make you too hot, if that makes sense. And it's like super baggy and comfy, so.
Yeah, same.
What is your one must thing do at Disney that you have to do every time you go?
Castle picture.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're talking pictures, it's the castle picture. If we're talking rides, probably Small World. I know it's like,
yeah,
like, I don't know, it's a must.
Yeah.
Basically.
You haven't been to Disney if you've not been on Small World. What is an attraction that you always or regularly skip at Disney and why?
We don't skip many rides, do we? Like,
I could name a few.
Oh, go ahead then.
Star Tours, Mission Space. And the reason for that is just motion sickness, really. And I don't particularly have any interest in the rides.
Yeah, I do enjoy them, but I'm not overly asked about going on them, and I don't really want to be doing them on my own, so I'm going to have to say the same essentially. And the last question, we thought we had more questions, but we'd actually written one down twice, so, you know, only 32 questions. What is the one thing that makes you the happiest to see or experience inside each of the different parks?
I also have to do each one.
Yeah, so we'll start with Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom, just walking down Main Street and hearing like all the sounds and the smells, getting a Starbucks, seeing the castle for the first time.
I'd have to agree with that one, yeah. We'll go Animal Kingdom next.
Going on the safari, I think.
Yeah. Just so different each time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next we'll do Hollywood Studios.
Probably going on Rock and Roller Coaster and then Tower of Terror.
Like back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That and Fantasmic for me.
Oh yeah, Fantasmic, yeah.
And last but least is Epcot. For me, I do actually enjoy seeing Epcot at night. I enjoy seeing Spaceship Earth, like, because it's so colourful, and I'm looking forward to seeing all those little like lights that they're adding. So yeah, that's it for me really.
Eating around the world or drinking around the world if I could afford it.
And that is it. That is our 32 questions. I hope it helps all these new subscribers to get to know us more. We have done one in the past, haven't we? So we'll leave that.
Done quite a few, I think.
Yeah, I think we've done 2 maybe, something like that. But we thought it's been almost a year since we've actually done one, so you know, it might help all the new people that have joined us. So if you have joined us, welcome. Hopefully we can get back out somewhere soon. We have looked at dates on going to the Chester Zoo, haven't we? So
very soon.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. We have been there before, so if you do like that kind of thing, you know, it's up top and down below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and have a magical day.